Hey guys, Arvind here again and welcome back to another video. As you can see, I'm again back at the Viridian Plate to do an interview with the founders, and well, here's what happened. I look kind of different because the food reviews you guys saw happened actually 2 months ago. The monkey brain in my head forgot to bring this microphone, which was necessary for the interview. So after that, we had to again go back and do all our lectures. All the videos you guys have been seeing have happened after that, the lecture videos, and then we're back here again with Mr. Shankar and Mrs. Gayathri. Thank you so much, both of you, for taking the time out of your busy schedule for this interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Arvind.
Thanks for giving us an opportunity to talk about
Oh, yeah, well, more than happy, more than happy. If you guys don't know, these two, I always say them, are like the coolest parents I've ever met. I always say that because you will realize, especially her, you will, as this interview goes on, we'll be talking about a few other of her interests. She is unreal, guys. Spoilers. She likes Pokemon. Okay, spoiler alert. If I could, I'm giving it. Oh, I'm sorry. I should maintain my English. I'm so used to speaking in Tamil with them that Tamil just flows out. Anyways, the first question I want to bring up is the usual one. How did you guys become vegan, and how the idea to open up a vegan restaurant, how did this even come up for you guys?
Okay, our daughter is the main reason how this all happened, this all started. She loved animals from the very beginning. Like when she could think, when she could talk, she always wanted to do something for the animals. Though she couldn't actually know how to do it, but she always wanted to do something. And when she could search about it, research about it, and she found out that, we are vegetarians basically, and she found out that even dairy industry is actually harming animals. Right. So she researched about it. And then when she was in 10th, she told us that she wanted to become vegan, and we were totally against it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Again, that is what we had that myth always, which is fed us with the gripe water.
Right.
That milk and dairy is the only source of calcium
okay.
and protein and all those things.
Okay.
So being vegetarian, only this is the one which gives us protein and calcium and all. So we were totally against
So wait,
it.
she approached you guys when she was in 10th standard, around 15, 16 years old maximum.
Yeah.
How did she come to know about this?
She did her homework.
Okay, online.
Because, online, and as she said, Gayatri said that she loves animal. So her intention was how could she support animals.
Right.
So she was very much against animal abusing from the childhood. When she was, I think, 10 to 12 years itself, even before that.
Even when she was small, she didn't have that habit, like when she sees some dogs or cats or even cows, she never had that habit of throwing something at them or anything. She can never accept even when someone else does it from the very beginning. So she was always like that. So in one way, even we never thought we should do that. But because of it, we actually found it was much easier to love animals than how we were doing.
Right.
So it was like from that time, even when we saw animals, we saw like one of us.
A fellow.
Rather, we could see from her point of view.
Yes.
That made us easy.
Okay.
So
When did you guys accept finally? When did that happen?
Second year of her.
first she went for she made mother in her
Side.
That was
side,
actually even not
and
easy.
that was not easy, but she will say that for a month or for a week she will become vegan.
Okay. You mean you would say that?
No,
She would say that.
She said.
Okay.
And cheese, all those things, chocolates and all the ice creams were her favorite things. But her determination, we could see her determination that she wouldn't see to that side.
Okay. So that inspired you, seeing such a young person taking such a big stance and changing their ways.
And the logics, what she was putting to us, that made us to really do our homework on that point.
Right.
So once
she started veterinary actually because we look for so many things which she can do for her further education. And when we thought about it, we thought of ethology, behavior of animals, because she was interested in big cats.
Okay.
So we wanted to see whether we can put her in ethology. but we didn't see that it had any future in India. And there were
But
like
she
only
wanted
two
to serve
institutes.
in India only.
Yeah. There
She
were only
didn't
two
want to,
institutes,
yeah,
right?
2 institutes where ethology was available,
In
that too
masters.
PG degree,
Yes, masters.
not in graduation level. So we asked, explained it to her that veterinary is the only one where she can go. But again, in
was a
veterinary,
big-
it was a big challenge for her because veterinary main
India, it is
with animal
animal
husbandry.
Right, right.
So it was a nightmare for her to complete veterinary course.
And the second year actually, first year she
First-
went to college, and
First year.
after first year, she said one day she declared very clearly that she won't touch dairy again.
Because she has
enough
seen
in this one
in her
year.
college, whatever she saw there, got said that on that day she put her leg, stop.
She put her foot
Nice,
down and
nice.
said, "No, I won't take dairy anymore." So she stopped on the 1st of January. I stopped on 30th
Which
of
year was this?
2018. Yes, 2018.
Not 18, 17. 18 we started.
18.
18,
December we
yeah.
started. 2018.
Okay, okay. So again, I think one thing that is quite astonishing here, at least most people can relate to who are vegans watching this, is when we become vegan, we go and tell our parents about veganism, and usually we get berated, we get humiliated, we get told to shut up. Like, that is, I'm putting it mildly. It's very, very, very rare where the child changes, goes and explains to the parents, and the parents also agree. And not only do they become vegan, now how did this come up? It's like you guys are the exact opposite of other Indian parents, like complete opposite direction. Not only did you accept her as a vegan, first thing, next you guys became vegan, and then you started a vegan restaurant. So explain that.
Oh, it's not that way. Actually, she never convinced us.
Huh.
She never convinced us. But the logics what she had told us, that got stuck up in our mind.
Okay.
And we did our homework.
Right.
Together with her. Whatever, wherever we were, we had confusions. We asked her, and if she didn't knew it, then she would refer to that and let us know about it.
Okay.
It's not only us, even my parents are vegans now. She made her grandmother understand what is happening, and she is a vegan now.
And even grandma was willing to accept that. I think it's the acceptance part. Again, coming from a family where the elders do not respect the opinions of the youngsters, for me, this is a shock. For most people watching this would be shocking to see, like you said, your mother is accepting of veganism. That is a shock because, in India, mostly elders are like, we are right, you keep quiet, listen to us. So to see that not be the case and see people who are from another generation opening up to new ideas, it's really nice to see that. I really have to applaud you guys for that.
And
Thank you.
actually, when she used to become vegan for a month and all, I used to prepare her favorite items without dairy. So like
Vegan.
cheese, pasta, pizza, whatever she loves, I used to prepare it. I used to find recipes online and find out dairy-free options, and then I will do it.
Right.
So that way, when I was doing. What happened is she said that you have that interest, you have that talent, and you should actually put it to use.
True.
And then when we turned vegan, whenever we went to restaurants, we really found it very difficult. Each time we go there, we have to tell them dairy, we have to tell them each and every single thing. Like if I say no dairy, so no milk product, they ask is curd okay? So it was very difficult.
Makhan to chalega. So that thing, we thought that when we are facing, so the other vegans would be also facing the same issue.
Right.
So why shouldn't we go ahead and make a hub of vegan products as well as
come and just look at the menu and order what they want instead of having to say like, okay, can I eat this? How do I explain this to the waiter and then he'll communicate to the nice.
So then that time we were in Pondicherry. It is 2018 December I am talking about.
Okay.
Rather, that idea came up in I think 4 to 5 months.
After becoming vegan,
Yeah.
actually.
Nice.
So 2018 December we could start make the infrastructure and start it in Pondicherry itself. That time the name was Vegan Zeals. and during COVID, second attempt.
To
Second attempt.
2020 only when COVID started, we had to actually.
Because in hospitality, we didn't want others to get reflected with the COVID and all those things. So we had shut it down, and we had to shift back to Chennai.
And in Pondicherry, actually, we had more of tourist crowd. So what happened since COVID happened? We had very less of tourists. I mean, rather we didn't have
tourism was not there. Tourism.
So that affected our business very badly. It was very difficult for the local crowd to understand what is veganism there. But still, I had few customers who were
regular customers.
Regular. So, but I can't run a restaurant with just
depending on few, right.
So we thought we had to close down.
In the meantime, we had to shift back to Chennai. So in January 22, we started the Viridian Plate.
Okay, my next question would be, did you guys hire like an outside chef or some specialist to design the menu here, or did you come up with it entirely yourselves? Like,
I developed the menu.
Entirely?
Yeah.
Entire menu is curated by Gayathri.
Completely, all desserts, starters,
everything.
Yes.
Everything.
So it's safe to say like even you know how to make pretty much everything on the menu?
Yes.
Okay.
Rather, she had made it and then trained the staff.
Okay. So
we had taken up outputs input from our chefs also.
Yeah.
And it was a teamwork, but total recipe was ours.
when did it start? Like when did you start planning about the menu? Like, and how different is it from was it from Vegan Seals here?
No, the menu actually, in comparison to Vegan Seals, it has become little elaborate. But at the same time, we have kept many items what we had there because it was it had a good response in Pondicherry.
Right.
Pondicherry, we had pizzas and all, but here yet to introduce pizza and all.
In fact, that kind of segues into my next question because I've had the privilege and the opportunity to travel around India, eat at many vegan places, and many vegan restaurants around India serve a lot of Western stuff like you guys have pasta, I've seen that, but it's mostly Indian. Your sweets, you guys, they don't have cakes as of now. This is recorded, by the way, in the October 31st, 2022. I don't know how it's going to be when you see the video, but as of now, there are no cakes and brownies. Any other vegan shop you go, dessert is, here they have kesari, they have chocolate mousse. Yeah, that's there. The chocolate mousse is there. And the other one is the golden kheer. That is there.
Millet halwa is there. Carrot halwa is there.
Again, you guys have biryani. You guys have fried rice and noodles. Like it's very very Indian based. Like, is there a reason for that, you guys?
Yes. Actual thing is, whenever, as you said, if you say it's a vegan restaurant, you find only all exotic food, like something that is westernized. We it's normal gravy, normal biryani, which actually needs curd or cream.
Right.
Even that needs to be,
veganized.
Yes, definitely.
So that's why we thought and not only that, everyone should be interested in having, whatever they want.
Right.
There should be that choice. Actually, even we want to expand more. It's not that I'm against keeping all those things. We will be adding them in future. But anywhere you go, a roti and a gravy will always take the first place.
Agreed.
And a biryani will always take the first place.
Agreed.
So we always thought that will always be a catch, and it is working out for us.
Right.
And to add here, even the senior citizens who are coming up and enjoying the food, they are very free to come and enjoy the food here because most of the Indian items are available.
Yes.
Right. Curd rice.
Yes. Curd rice is there, and puri bhaji and all those items are there with different flavors and all are there. So that is helping them to come up and enjoy the food.
Right.
Exactly.
So what is happening is groups are coming up in all their ages.
Right.
And
there are places where we went and asked puri bhaji mein, they are saying they add ghee.
Okay.
The normal potato masala, they add ghee, that's what they say.
Okay.
But how much they add, we don't know,
Right,
but they had put it in our mind, already ghee is there, so we are not able to enjoy the food here.
Right.
There should be some common things like pakoda, puri sabji, and biryani. Because everyone,
Everyone, every time they can enjoy these type of food.
Right.
In any season, and
Agreed.
anytime.
Okay, for those of you who are a little confused right now, when they said curd rice, the sweets, they don't use any dairy products. It's obviously
Not
all
at all,
vegan.
not at
It's made from plant-based food only here. So, my next question would be, what has been your reception so far from non-vegans who've had your food here?
We have actually a very good non-vegan customer base. And they love our food here because they like the way we make, because we have this habit of not preparing it beforehand.
Okay.
We prepare it only when they
order
ask.
basis.
Right.
So they customize it, like I don't want it spicy, I don't want onion, I don't want garlic,
Nice.
I don't want it fried. So
I want a
according to
Jain
cus-
food. I want a Jain food.
So according to
all-
customer needs, we prepare.
Nice. Okay.
So
Okay.
and as Shankar mentioned, we get elderly crowd more actually.
Okay.
And frankly, none of them are vegan.
The whole point is to cater to the vegan audience. It's like every time they choose to come and eat here instead of eating at a non-vegan place, less animals are going to. The whole point in the end of the day is the ethical message only. So
Yesterday, a couple was there.
okay.
They were inquiring about all the things. I told them it is a plant-based veg restaurant. So I had to give an elaborate idea what exactly I was saying regarding plant-based veg restaurant.
Right.
And I told them that instead of dairy products, we use plant-based milk and the substitute.
Tofus and stuff, right?
Yeah. So then they said that curd rice won't be there, buttermilk. In the menu, if you see, curd rice is there, and even buttermilk is there. So then it won't taste that much. I said, I won't say anything. You just taste buttermilk. I'm not asking you to eat curd
Right.
rice. Before that, they had some thing which was vegan. They didn't find any difference.
Okay.
So they took buttermilk
Okay.
and they said there is no difference between the dairy buttermilk and this buttermilk. Which they couldn't. I challenged them. I told them, let me know what is the ingredient in this buttermilk.
Okay.
They said it is as equal as dairy buttermilk.
So what did you give them? Which one was it?
It was a peanut buttermilk.
No, I agree. Like, if you guys have seen the review, like the curd rice is just like curd rice. It's insane. It's I'm telling you, it's unbelievable at sometimes. It's just the brain is confused. It's like, what's going on here? Like,
So we have substitutes, and it makes us easy to order transition.
Many customers actually are very hesitant about taking curd rice
right.
because they are non-vegans.
Yes.
And to take a vegan curd rice, they actually think a lot. But after tasting, till this day we haven't had even one complaint saying that it doesn't taste like dairy.
I can totally believe that. I believe that 100%. I'm not. You guys, I'm telling you, you have to come here and try their curd rice. It's exactly, you will be starstruck as to how there is literally no difference. Literally, there is no difference you can taste. It's amazing. It is amazing. So, my next question would be for all of us here, what are your top 3 favorite dishes to eat here at the Viridian Plate? You can start with yours, then his, and I'll give mine. Top 3 favorite. I'll start with mine. Okay, fine. Very easy for me, guys. You guys already know. First one is the jackfruit biryani. I'll have to say, the best biryani I've eaten at any vegan Indian restaurant ever. 100%. There is no because other places do give biryanis or some kind of rice dish, but many of them are like instant. They're not. It's not freshly made. So the flavoring, the taste, the jackfruit. And today I'm going to try the tofu biryani. It's weird that I've been eating it for almost 10 months right now, but still haven't tried that. So I will make a change. But I want to try that. The biryani is exceptional. Second thing I would say that I love the tofu butter masala. Dear Lord, like again, you have to try in combination. It's unbelievably good. And my third one, I would say, is the carrot alwa. Again, each bite is just so sweet, and like the ghee you use on top, it is so decadent is the word. Like it's just so good. So these are my top 3 I'd give. Now for you.
So sorry to interrupt you here. For jackfruit biryani, I really give credit to my chef.
Yes, it is to our chef.
Hats off to him.
His creation.
His creation. Only we have given him idea for veganizing it.
Okay.
But he has done it, and really it's a fast moment.
Yeah.
We have to give
hats
him
off to
that.
him. Like that's like one of the best vegan foods I've ever eaten. Like it's you know me. Every time I order from you, that's there. You know that it's consistently always there. It really is that good, right?
So we need to give that credit to him.
Fair enough. Agreed.
Okay, it's savory moong chaat.
Okay.
Actually, that is a moong
The-
crepe what
Okay.
we make, and we add curd on top, and we put sweet chutney,
Tangy, sweet and tangy.
and spicy chutney, and a chaat made with
Okay,
it.
chaat food. Okay.
So that whenever you give it, I'll eat because it's very tasty. I don't know, the curd is making it tasty or what, I don't know. It is very good. Curd rice, of course. And tofu quantity.
Tofu kontiki. Okay,
Yes.
I have never tried that. Okay.
These.
Wait, you said two. You said
I said curd rice.
Oh, curd rice. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, okay, fine. And yourself?
First, our signature dish
Huh.
is spicy tofu with coffee colors.
Okay, okay. Right,
And
right.
it is totally our innovative idea,
Right,
which a coffee as a dish.
right, right.
Till now, we would have heard coffee as a
Drink.
drink or as a dessert.
True, true.
Maximum as a dessert, but coffee as in a dish.
Right.
So, which has name the taste, flavor, and it is there. It is as the name suggests, spicy tofu in coffee colors. So a spice is there. Sweet bitterness of coffee is there. Light bitterness and sweetness, tangy, everything.
Right, right.
So when you bite it or you taste it, you get all the flavors in one shot.
Right, right.
So that is my one of the favorite.
Okay.
And one is my raw banana cutlet, which is pan fried rather than deep fried.
Okay, okay.
So cutlets and all when we see is the thing, but this is more of a traditional style of cutlet
Okay, okay.
with the raw banana.
Right, right, right.
So
You're given 2 starters so far. He's not giving any main course.
I'm coming to that. And one item is our spinach paratha.
Okay.
Spinach paratha and as you said tofu butter masala, that combination is a deadly combination.
Amazing. Agreed. Agreed.
So spinach paratha means we don't use any maida in our
Okay.
wheat-based items and all. No maida is used. And if maida is used, very few starters we are using maida if I'm not
No,
wrong.
no, no. In our starters, we don't use
We don't use maida also. So
Not yet.
good. So this spinach paratha or methi paratha.
Right.
We make it in the shape of parotha in the South Indian style, but with wheat.
Okay.
No maida included. And tofu butter masala, that combination. And
Yes.
for me also jackfruit biryani.
You are,
And-
you are exceeding it.
Yes, and because I want to talk about soup also.
How? Okay, go ahead.
Soup, one again, triple C soup is our signature one,
Okay.
signature dish, which consists of carrot, cauliflower with coconut cream.
Coconut milk.
Milk.
Milk. Triple C soup.
Triple C.
Oh, C.
Carrot, cauliflower.
My brain was thinking SEA. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah. C சொல்றாங்க. Okay, okay. Triple C, guys. Triple C.
Triple C. That is carrot, cauliflower,
And coconut milk. Okay, I remember once having a conversation with you, and it really stuck to me what you said there. You were talking about how one time a customer had come to order food here, and they looked to the menu and they're like, "I want a coffee or tea or something," and then they asked like, "But you asked them like, which milk would you want?" They're like, "Milk," and you were like, "No, no, we have almond milk," and you listed out the options for them. They were like, "Why don't you have cow milk?" And for that, you responded saying, "What was your response?" You tell that to them, and I think, in my opinion, that is how plant-based and vegan eateries should be marketing their food, because I don't think a business is a place to now hold a placard and start saying, "Oh, leave the." This is not the place to say that. So just share that with them, because that really stuck with me ever since, that story.
Just I told them that normal dairy milk coffee you can have it anywhere. Then how we stand out?
Right.
Why don't you try this? Give a try.
Right.
If you don't like it, fine. But if you like it, then
So another option.
you have another option with you.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I am listing it out. So many options. So why don't you give a try for one of it?
Do you recall what option that customer did choose in the end?
I said that we brew fresh cashew coffee and cashew milk and make coffee out of it. Then he said, "Oh, fresh, then I will go for it."
And he liked
And
it.
he liked it, and he is a regular customer.
Oh, nice.
We also have one customer for cashew milk, cashew coffee. She comes only in the mornings before we open. She comes at
Means
11:30.
lunch starts by 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock. We have clearly
Restaurant
tell
starts
that
by
restaurant
12
start
o'clock.
at 12. She will come at 11:30.
Is this a Japanese lady?
No.
She is different. This is one more. She is also not vegan.
She is not a
She
vegan.
loves the cashew coffee. So she just comes like once in 4 days, 5 days, something like that. She'll have cashew coffee and she'll.
And not only once. Sometimes she will order for two coffees and she will have it and.
Oh, back. Nice. Being someone who doesn't drink coffee or tea, do you guys have like this hot chocolate or something we can try with cashew?
Yeah, we do.
We have.
Okay, I think then today we'll probably.
Frappuccino is there.
This is
Caramel
a.
frappuccino is
That
there.
is cold.
Hot
But
chocolate is
cashew
there.
milk.
Hot chocolate is there.
Well, I think I'll consider that because I'm also quite curious in trying with cashew milk. Okay, so next one is kind of like a controversial question. Just ask it. From your experience working in a vegan business, and I've been asking this to all the people I've been interviewing, have you ever felt that vegans are the most difficult customers to deal with? As in, you open a vegan restaurant, but you possibly and probably do face more heat from fellow vegans than even non-vegans. Oh, your food is unhealthy. Why are you adding oil? Why do you use plastic? Why? Do you have any comment on this? Do you agree with that? Or do you have any comment on that?
Frankly speaking, it is not just vegans who say that why is it not healthy? Why is it? Why do you add oil? It's not just the vegans who say that. There are people who are so much health concerned.
Right.
They do tell that it doesn't need to. They doesn't need to be vegans.
Right.
They just are health oriented people. So you can't stop them. But we are not actually having any problems with vegans. See, frankly speaking, I want to serve vegans and non-vegans equally.
Of course, yeah.
So I don't think we are facing any.
Or rather, we are taking it as a challenge.
Yes.
If somebody says, be a vegan or a non-vegan, we take it as a challenge and we try to go into that level and do the service.
Meet the needs. Okay. That's a nice way to look at that. Okay, but
Yeah, thing is that we can't say that people are not choosy. Everyone is choosy.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the menu is.
right.
We are choosing from the menu. So then we have to go along with that. When customer is satisfied, that's what the best thing what can happen to a hospitality section.
To answer your question exactly, there are extremists in
Every field.
category.
Every field.
Every category there are extremists. So that doesn't just agree with just vegans.
Okay, fair enough.
There are so many customers who come in and ask, even ask, have non-veg.
Oh, really? They come to a veg
Even after the board,
Okay.
they come in and ask. We thought there will be non-veg.
So give us like a story. How do you handle that? Like.
Sorry.
That's it.
That sorry is actually because we are in that place where we can't say that in the board it is written clearly veg. So though by heart we are not sorry for it.
Right.
By heart we are not sorry, but that post asks us to say sorry.
As a business owner, you
As
have
a
to say.
business owner we say
Right.
sorry we don't have it.
Right. And do you then try to like give them other options like try this, try that?
We give them options.
But once they come with that
Mindset
mindset
of-
of to eat non-veg, they don't say.
Yeah.
But many times people have changed their mind and had food also and enjoyed it.
There have been vegetarians who brought in or vegans who brought in
Non-vegan,
non-vegetarians and they have asked them to try food here. And we have
And they are the regular customers.
Okay.
and they have brought
Other
other
customers.
customers with them.
Nice.
So it's kind of
That's good. That's
okay.
good.
But you asked about the problems. What
Yes.
problems we face?
Problem is one.
Acceptance is little
Acceptance is
difficult.
difficult and people come with a blockage of mind that vegan food is costly.
Okay.
That is there.
So whenever they see the items, they don't see the quantity and quality of the item.
Fair enough.
Rather, they see the price tag. They very well know that the substitutes will be a bit expensive than the normal.
A bit more,
So,
not by much. A bit
not
more.
a bit.
Yes, I agree.
But at the same time, our pricing, we are trying to put it as far as the local ones.
Mm-hmm.
But still, there is a blockage of mind,
Price is
and
one
people
block.
say
Right,
that price
right.
is. Other than that, I don't think so. We are facing any.
No, that's good to hear. It's good to hear you do not face any such issues. Okay, so my last question would be, after opening up the Viridian Plate here, what to each of you has been your most unique experience here? Like, be it with a customer or some new dish you created. Like, what did you feel was to you your most special or unique moment? Is there anything like that?
We had a celebration for a 70th birthday of a lady,
Okay, okay,
and all the members were non-vegan.
okay.
And the food was given total South Indian style of food,
Okay.
Which is not in our menu.
which was not in our menu. It was customized
Okay,
menu.
just for that one.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a customized menu, and every single person of that full group enjoyed it.
Awesome.
And after that, another birthday party was there. They knew it that it is a vegan restaurant, but again, that was a 60th birthday of a lady, and they also enjoyed.
Nice, nice. So,
And with the South Indian.
you guys, they celebrated here at the hotel or?
Yes, and
in the restaurant?
this venue itself.
Nice, nice. Okay, that's one really nice. So how many people came for that 70th?
Around 30, no, 30, 35.
35 people came. And what and all foods did you guys create like you had to for that occasion?
We made millet kottamalli rice.
That is
That's not
millet.
made of-
That is not
No,
a
okay,
It's
menu.
unique, okay.
Millet
And,
coriander
curd
rice.
rice.
Millet
Coriander rice, millet coriander rice, curd rice. Um,
But other than that,
So
cheese
some few
balls
sweets
and
and
all
stuff.
those things was
Sweets
was
millet,
Millet.
kheer was there
Golden
because they
kheer.
were all
Golden
more
kheer.
health conscious.
Conscious.
people.
Okay, okay.
So we were like
all senior citizens were
Okay,
there. So
okay.
millet kheer was there, and
tofu corn tikki was there.
tofu corn tikki was there.
Cheese balls was there.
Cheese balls was there? No.
Yes.
Oh yeah, by the way guys, the cheese balls also are
Stuffed cheese balls.
really good, really good. Again, you have to eat them hot. You have to come here, please. If you want, you can obviously order on through the phone, but come here and eat it fresh is what I would say. Like it's சுட சுட சாப்பிடணும் நல்லா இருக்கும். Had to say it in Tamil. So yeah. Anything for you? Any special incident like that for yourself?
And
I-
one more, few reviews were there, which for one, a daughter gave on behalf of father.
Okay.
That father is a curd rice eater 2 times a day.
Okay.
It's a compulsory food
Okay.
for him. And we had an exhibition
In CPR.
in CP Art Gallery in Aluwapet.
Okay.
That time, daughter and father were there. So, father
She
was
is a vegan.
she
but,
was vegan. Father was not.
Father is not.
Okay.
So, reluctantly, father took up curd rice and ate, and he finished all the full bowl,
Okay.
and he was very much satisfied. And he said there is no difference. And that girl gave us a review that father.
He said today we have to give a
on
review
the
for
spot
on the
itself,
spot
he forced daughter to give the review.
Yes.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
that's a real thing. What we.
Now, this also brings up something else I was thinking about. Like, this is something unique you guys are doing here. It is, I notice when many people open up a vegan restaurant, which is not a bad thing, obviously, they try to cater more to the non-veg crowd. They kind of like forget about the vegetarian demographic, which is huge in our country. 30% or more is vegetarians. So the fact that coming from a vegetarian background myself, despite eating non-veg, I too used to enjoy eating curd rice. We enjoy that paneer. We enjoy the ice cream or whatever it is that we eat with dairy, the ghee and sweets and stuff. So the fact that vegetarians now have a place where they can come and happily eat curd rice is something kind of unheard of, because I don't think any other, if I'm not wrong, any other vegan restaurant right now in India as of now is serving curd rice on there. Because curd rice, who eats curd rice, man? That's veggie food, dude. Don't eat that, bro. Like, but I think it is important that these are also catered to, because there is, like you said, a huge demographic and people are eating it and they love it. Their perception of veganism now changes. Like it's a complete shift. What used to once be, God knows what is, not bad. Not bad at all. Like, that immediately.
When they have a option, then transition
They're more
becomes
open to it,
easy.
yes, much more open to it, yes. At least, if not transition, at least a drastic reduction of consuming animal products is there.
I just want to add one thing. The first time we created that spicy tofu with coffee coolers, one person had come. He's become a good friend of us now, and he loves coffee.
Okay.
So we told him we have tried this. You should try and see. And it was served here. I was in the kitchen. After eating it, he came running to the kitchen and he said, "Devame, the best thing I have had." And he loved it so much.
He said, "No, you are not saying the full set. Devima, unga kaal enga irukku?"
I'll put subs for you guys, don't worry.
That was actually a great.
Well, that means that itself the review is phenomenal. Phenomenal.
I met him for the first time only that day.
Okay.
And he is a regular customer now and he's a good friend also. But it's
Nice, no? That's
nice.
heartfelt review. That's
Yes.
naturally, it's really nice to hear. Yeah.
Means a customer coming all the way to kitchen to search the person who has made this thing and are saying this statement.
So,
And ultimately, I would like to thank my daughter.
Yeah, sure.
Who had really, otherwise we would never thought about it.
this wouldn't exist right now.
This wouldn't have existed, not at all.
There have
And,
been many times when I wanted to step down and I tell her, "No, I'm not going to run the restaurant." She and Shankar, they both kept forcing me, "No, you have to do this. You have that caliber and you should not stop." Because I love creating recipes, some new items, something or other to make it, something unique, something special.
Right.
So I never want to miss that out. If I don't do it, I feel empty. But still sometimes when I take a step back, they both are there always to push me further and tell me you have to do it.
Right.
So I really have to thank him and her.
Nice. It's a family business where each person supports each other like a pillar. That's good.
The thing is that if she wouldn't have said to us this thing or explained to us, then we would have never thought about it. And today we regret that we became vegan
Too late. This is a regret that all vegans have.
Yes. But we really feel how could we even have had like that earlier? So,
This thought, maybe all time factor or when the seed was sown, I don't know. But the ultimate result is this.
Okay, guys, we're entering the last part of the interview, and this part is going to be majorly focused on you, actually. So, as I told you guys in the beginning, she's extremely cool. She's not like the usual people you meet out there. You would not think. Firstly, I'll tell you what not it is. You are a huge fan of Harry Potter, right? And Lord of the Rings. And Pokemon. See, I did not believe Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, I'll believe. Pokemon, I did not believe even right now. So, do you mind if I ask you a few random Pokemon questions and see if you can answer them? Trivia?
I can try, but I don't know the games. I only know the.
You know the Pokemon, the cat. You know the Pokemon, though.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. What is Bulbasaur's final evolution?
Ivysaur.
Final one, that's middle one.
Venusaur.
Wow. Okay, she actually. Okay, fine. And let me try another one. They cloned the Pokemon Mew and made another.
Mewtwo.
God damn. Okay. Do you know even other generations like Generation 2, Generation 3, like?
That's what. Those things I've only watched the anime, so I don't know how they are actually divided. Like I know Sinnoh, I know Kalos, now
Do you know Johto?
Galar,
Johto?
Johto. Yeah, I know
Hoenn?
those things. Hoenn, yes, I know all the
Guys, this conversation is actually happening. Okay, final question. Okay, I'll try. I can't stop myself. I want to ask more and more. But which are the three legendary dogs? That's Entei. In Johto, the three.
three. Entei, yes.
Phone a friend? Daughter.
No, if you ask me like that.
Okay, fair enough. We need that. Do you know the two legendary birds in Johto, though?
One is. You first Ash will see it.
It'll start with L. One of them.
No,
So I think we leave Giotto because Giotto comes, later, right? It's fair enough. But you can name the 3 legendary birds in Canto.
No, if you're going to ask me like that,
Oh.
if you give me the name, I can tell something about them. But the thing is, if you ask like that, it will be very difficult for me.
Okay.
But I know the names, but it doesn't come to me.
Okay, if I say Articuno,
Articuno and...
there will be 2 more birds. One is electric type and one is fire type.
I know, I don't remember the name.
Fair enough. Okay, let's move on to Harry Potter now. Is that your...
Oh God.
But it's a long time since I saw and read.
Don't worry, I'll ask the easiest question. Who kills Dumbledore? Okay, fine. Okay, I'm sorry.
That I can answer here.
See, this is why I told them, damn cool, you guys get it down. So, okay, then. Okay, they're all easy right now if I ask like that. Who teaches herbology in Hogwarts when...
Herbology, Professor Sprout.
Fair enough. Okay. And charms?
Flitwick.
Okay. And who tortured Neville's parents into insanity?
Bellatrix.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so she's strong. Now, when it comes to Lord of the Rings, I'm weak. I told you have to teach me. Are you watching the Amazon one, by the way?
Yes.
You're liking it?
This Rings of Power.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched it fully.
Oh, full. They've done the whole thing?
Yeah, it's over.
Okay.
Now it's going to be only next year.
Second season.
Second season next
So
year.
the 2 towers will be the second season, like that. Right?
No, I don't.
So they broke it down. The 3 books, right? Fellowship, 2 towers, and Return of the King.
That is Lord of the Rings.
Huh.
No, Rings of Power is different.
Wait, that's like a sequel?
Rings of Power is actually prequel.
Oh, what
It's
happened
a
after
story of-
Sauron died?
Yeah, that is
No.
During Sauron's time.
Now the story is about Galadriel and
Like Galadriel's the elf, right?
yes,
Okay.
Galadriel is there, and
We are out of.
now actually how Sauron was already in power, and then he was broken again. Again he's coming back. So it's a story about Sauron, Elendil, and Galadriel.
Did Tolkien write this? Is this canon or they are just using the canon?
No. Actually, there is the book.
Very
After
good.
that, only Silmarillion came.
I'm lost. I'm like you right now. I've seen 3 movies. My knowledge is very basic. So the ones that came out in 2000, the old ones.
Yeah.
That one. So yeah, I can also have very interesting conversations like these if you come here. So consider that if you're a fan of, you're a nerd of Pokemon. What is Avengers?
Yeah,
What is?
Avengers.
They'll be happy to come and talk with you. Actually, to be honest, I think.
Avengers, I like. My main passion is actually horror movies.
Oh dear God,
There are
no.
so many things.
Me and my wife both.
Name the horror movie. She'll say that she has seen it.
All horror
You have seen The
movies.
Conjuring?
Yes.
The Nun?
Indifferent.
Everything.
No, language is not a bar.
Oh.
Language is not a
Even
bar.
Korean.
I try to watch I see with subtitles and I see the horror movies because I love horror movies.
Are you not afraid while watching? Is it blood not get pumping and heart pounding?
That thrill is there only in horror movies.
But after you turn the TV off, the thrill is unnecessarily there. I go to the bathroom, look at the mirror, I think something is standing there. I try to go to
That is
sleep.
the thrill. That is the thing. And when I have to go and stand in the dark or look at the mirror, it is so much fun. After watching Bloody Mary, to go and say Bloody Mary in front of
Oh dear God, I
others.
won't. I guess different people have a different thing, but I cannot even stand. Like for me, I think my worst fear is what if when I'm watching the middle of the worst scene, current just goes off. I get a heart attack at the spot. So I'm not going to risk it. Have you seen this one? What's the thing we saw? You accidentally played it, Hereditary.
Huh.
I did not know it was a horror movie. My wife, she was playing it. I joined in halfway and I couldn't stop watching it. After it's over, I'm looking at her, I'm like, why did you play this? And that night, we
Which
kept Hereditary.
I haven't seen
And that night,
Thank
we
God.
kept all the lights on in the house and then we went to bed, including where we were sleeping. Every light is on. We told the dog also, please, usually she sleeps in a separate room. You please sleep with us tonight. Like, please protect us, please. Like, so, yeah. So, again, I want to say to you guys, thank you so much for this conversation, for this interview. Yeah. Like, for all of you watching here, as I told you before, if you saw the review, please do come and check out the food at the Viridian Plate. Really amazing, delicious, affordable vegan food we have here. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please mention your opinions in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.